Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna and this morning we're visiting with Colby. He is with the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service and interning here in Warren County this summer. Well, today we're going to talk about your project because with the summer internship with the Cooperative Extension Service, you have to kind of find a need and then develop an educational program to meet that need.
So all the summer interns, they have to do a summer intern project. And so for me being in Warren County, we kind of have a unique situation where we're like close to an urban center in Bowling Green, but we still have a lot of agriculture and natural areas around us. So I wanted to do a video series kind of doing some urban environmental education. I'm calling it backyard biology.
So in backyard biology, this sounds really scientific, right?
Yeah.
And so tell me a little bit about what people are going to learn through this video series.
So in this video series, we're just going to kind of do a basic overview of sort of the wildlife, insects, and different things that you'd find around your house, maybe just as the name says, in your backyard. And so these people can be more comfortable identifying these and just being more comfortable with how they operate in the ecosystem around their homes.
Because all of the insects, birds, even the reptiles and amphibians, even in no matter how you feel, some people love them, some people not so much, but they are important to our ecosystem.
Yeah, everything that's in our ecosystem has a niche, has a job, and it has a role. And that really keeps the whole entire ecosystem functioning. And so it's important to know what those little things that these animals do, because on the surface level, you might think, oh, that's not important, that really has no need. And when in reality, that could mean something really big for another animal that like you really like to see. You know, people like to see deer, people like to see turkeys. And so even the smallest things can affect how you see those bigger animals. And so it's a giant chain of connection that everybody can be familiarized with in a good way.
And even if you don't live on a farm, even if you have a backyard or just an area, it's important to be able to notice what things are there and then how we need to kind of treat them and react them. And you're even going to show some people maybe how to attract more to that area.
Yeah, I think a big thing with Bowling Green, how fast it's expanding is a lot of these subdivisions and apartment complexes are getting closer and closer to these farmlands and natural areas, almost to the point where they're right up against it. And so these people are going to be coming in contact more often with these things. And there's lots of little things that you can do around your home, your apartment, wherever you are, to kind of attract them and provide a positive habitat, because things like pollinators, they really provide an important ecosystem service for our farmers and for your local gardeners and people like that. And so we want to kind of educate people on how they can build certain things or provide certain habitats to kind of keep that ecological service intact.
And that's one of the things that you're going to start with. So one of the first video series messages that you're going to send out is about insects, right?
So we're going to start with insects, specifically, you know, everybody likes bees and pollinators. And then we're going to be doing giveaways with every video series that we do. But for the first one, we're going to be doing a bee hotel, which is for carpenter bees and wood bees to provide them a place. Because what a lot of people don't realize is not just honeybees pollinate the flowers and fruits and vegetables that we have. Even carpenter bees do provide that ecological service of pollination. So it's important that they have a safe place to grow and reproduce to keep that pollination going. So a lot of people do put out the traps that you see a lot of times that will capture and kill those wood bees. So we want to provide a safer place that maybe will give them an alternative route. So instead of going into your deck, into your siding, they have a safe place that they can bore into and live to keep on providing that service around your yard, around your home, but to keep out of your wooden decks and things like that.
All right, so that's the first one. And when is that going to start?
So that's going to start on Wednesday, June 19th. Leading up to that, we'll have some promotions and everything to get you familiar with how we're doing the video series weekly and the giveaways.
All right, so that's going to be the first week. What are the other 3 topics that you're going to cover?
So the rest of the weeks, we're going to be doing birds the next week after that, and then we're going to be doing a dual series with amphibians and reptiles. I know people, especially like youth and everything, are really interested in turtles, frogs, snakes, and everything like that. So that'll be good for the kids to tune into, and then we're going to finish it off with mammals to close out the four-part series.
Yeah, and some of these habitats that you're teaching about, they can also, if they're kids, they can enter that into the Soki Fair if they make one.
Yeah, one of the big ones that we're going to be doing with the Amphibians and Reptiles Week, we're going to be doing a frog hotel. It's a little like flower pot structure with PVC pipes to provide habitats for tree frogs and different amphibians. And so these are all the things that we are going to be giving away. You can buy and store, but there's also homemade versions that will provide links and articles that you can make these things at a lower rate for yourself, and you can do it at your home, apartment, wherever, and provide these habitats.
All right, Colby, so where do people tune in?
So we're going to be posting this all over our social media. You can find it on our Facebook, on our YouTube page, wherever you interact with the Warren County Extension Service, we will be providing that video for you.
We appreciate you watching the Farm and Home Show, and have a great day.